Assalamu alaikum everyone. Myself Ahmed Ali. I am serving as a scientific officer in National Microbial Culture Collection of Pakistan located in NARC Islamabad. The topic of my discussion is neonatal calf diarrhea, a potent reservoir of multi-drug resistant bacteria and public health hazard in Pakistan. It is related to one of our ongoing research experiment. Well, calf diarrhea is a very well documented source of zoonosis whereby harmful pathogens can be passed from infected animals to humans and can cause severe illness. And more specifically, neonatal calf diarrhea is a condition where newborn calf animals are susceptible to diarrhea at just their initial period of their lives. And because of this neonatal calf diarrhea, a significant neonatal calf mortality have been reported throughout the world as well as in Pakistan. It is a multifactorial disease and many infectious as well as non-infectious or managemental factors are involved in neonatal calf diarrhea. Presently, dam immunization as well as use of antibiotics are the most exploited prophylactic as well as treatment options to cure calf diarrhea in Pakistan. As most of us very well familiar that antibiotic resistance is a rising public health concern all over the world, and antibiotic resistant bacteria as well as antibiotic resistant genes in their genomes are continuously being reported in many studies of the world. But for neonatal calf diarrhea animals of Pakistan, very limited information is available on the distribution of prevalent infectious bacteria as well as their capacity of resistance to available antibiotics. So the objectives of this study were isolation, characterization, and identification of bacteria from diarrheic animal feces as well as their antibiotic resistance, analysis of those isolated pathogenic bacterial strains. Fecal samples of young diarrheic animals were collected from 6 cities of Pakistan, and a total of 51 bacterial strains were recovered on multiple types of media and identified based on 16S ribosomal RNA gene sequence as well as phylogenetics. And selected strains of bacteria were evaluated for their antibiotic potential or resistance potential. Based on 16S ribosomal RNA gene, all the identified strains belong to 17 genera. And most of the strains, or you can say the prevalent strains that belong to the genus Bacillus, and afterwards Shigella species. And during this study, some of the strains we found were those were candidate novel species of bacteria, and they have a similarity level less than 98%. For example, this one that belongs to Pseudomonas species. And the 16S ribosomal RNA sequences of all these identified strains have been submitted to an international DNA data bank, and accession numbers were also allotted. And very surprisingly, one thing which I want to share with all of you, that based on this sequence 16S ribosomal RNA gene, the pathogenic strains which we isolated from animal disease, animal feces, were showed maximum homology with those one that were reported from human patients. So I mean to say the pathogenic strains which we isolated have a zoonotic potential towards humans, and this is quite alarming. It is basically a phylogenetic tree of one of the candidate novel strain, but it needs further polyphasic taxonomic characterization for its validation. Antibiotic susceptibility testing was performed by this Diffuer method, and you can see that many strains showed resistance to the tested antibiotics. For example, these strains showed against ceftazidime, and many others were. And even some strains showed resistance to multiple antibiotic discs. Similarly, minimum inhibitory concentration analysis was performed against 6 antibiotics and dilutions from different concentrations from 0 microgram per liter to 100 microgram per liter were prepared, and you can see that most of these strains showed maximum resistance to ciprofloxacin. And even one of the strain which belonged to Shigella species showed a resistance to a level of up to 75 microgram per liter. And in contrary to this, many of the strains showed sensitivity towards levofloxacin. So we can conclude from these findings that levofloxacin can be used to cure diarrheal infections, particularly bovine diarrhea. Similarly, antibiotic resistant genes presence were confirmed by use of polymerase chain reactions, and for this purpose, reported primers were used, and you can see from this table that many of the strains were resistant or the presence of beta-lactamases genes were in their genome. Similarly, antibiotic resistant genes for mobile colistin resistant genes were present, and some were were resistant gene or to quinolone resistant genes, and some of them were resistant. You can see that they have resistant genes against multiple antibiotics. So basically, these preliminary findings conclude the presence of multi-drug resistant bacteria in fecal ecology of neonatal calf diarrhea diseased animals. And that's why neonatal calf diarrhea disease should be included in the surveillance program of cattle infectious diseases in Pakistan. And antibiotic resistant genes harboring in direct animal feces pose very potential threat to humans, and as these antibiotic resistant genes can transfer from pathogenic to non-pathogenic bacterial species as well by horizontal gene transfer. Similarly, levofloxacin with MIC greater than or equal to 10 microgram per liter could be an effective antibiotic against direct infections of calf neonates. But there should be an alternative source instead of antibiotic usage. Similarly, these studies also furnish presence of candidate novel species of bacteria, which will be validated further by after many other polyphasic taxonomic characterization. So future thrusts include characterization of the fecal bacterial microbiota of healthy as well as direct neonatal calves to get an idea of a true bacterial biodiversity in the whole fecal genome of this ecology. As well as taxonomic characterization of candidate novel bacteria for their validation is also an interest of our program. Use of probiotic bacteria to cure infectious diarrhea in bovine animals. This is the area where we can excel instead of usage of antibiotics. These are some references which I used during preparation of this presentation. And thank you very much for your attention. Thank you very much.